guys, welcome back. I'm Anne, and here at Chronically Beautiful, we are trying to live our best life, even though we probably don't feel like it. And as a teacher heading back to school, I really don't feel like it. Don't get me wrong. I love my job. I love my job. Like, when I'm there, it doesn't even feel like I'm working. But when I get home, I am exhausted, and I love being at home and relaxing way more than I love being anywhere, including the job that I adore. So I want to share with you my top 10 tips for easing back into the school year for teachers or students with or without chronic illnesses, because we all could use a little help at this time of year. Let's dive right in. Number 1, get a planner. Here's my planner for this year. Looks like a happy planner, right? It's not. I got it at Aldi. It's a happy planner knockoff, I guess, but it's still pretty cool, and it's pretty darn close, and I like it, and it was only $8. I do have a happy planner at school, a teacher happy planner, and I absolutely love it. Really, really enjoying it. So, step 1, get a planner. Tip number 2.
Actually use the planner.
So many of us think, oh, cool, planners are great. I'm going to get some really cool pens and I'm going to just live my best life. I'm going to plan everything. I'm going to color code it, which I do. These are the new Friction Fine Liners. They're erasable. Pretty sweet. Loving those by Pilot. Not sponsored. Wouldn't that be fun though? Gosh, I wish I was. Pilot, if you're watching, I love pens and I'll talk about them all the time. Anyways, you have to actually use the planner, which means you need to come up with a system in your planner that actually works for you. As a planner nerd, I get a lot of satisfaction from crossing out that I've done the dishes or that I have made the bed or whatever. And it also keeps me on track and shows me, as someone with chronic illness, how many spoons I need to have ready for that day. Spoon theory is basically the idea that those with chronic illness do not have an infinite number of spoons or amount of energy to get all of the things done that they need to get done. And some days I don't write those things in and I don't do them. And sometimes I do write them in and I don't do them, and that's okay too. It's not the end of the world. But I do like to try to manage my time the best way that I can so that I know that I'll have enough time to do the things that I really want to do after I've done the things that I have to do. Meal prep in some way. This does not mean that you need to have a fridge full of keto meals stacked up to the ceiling. It may just be as simple as making your lunch the night before. And if you are lucky enough to have someone else that makes your lunch, your significant other, or your parent, or even your child, wouldn't that be cool? I'm looking at you, Mimi. Wouldn't it be nice to just not have to worry about it in the morning? So make your lunch the night before or the week before. Have all your food in the fridge. Have all of your snacks in baggies in the cupboard. And then put your lunch tote on the counter or the table. I always take a water bottle with me every day for work. So I have my lunch tote there. I have my water bottle there with the lid off, ready to fill before I leave for work. And all I have to do is open the fridge, open the pantry, throw everything in the bag, and away I go. I always lay out my clothes for the week. I have this thing that hangs over my door and it has 5 or 6 hooks on it. I'm pretty sure I got it at the Dollar Tree. And so I hang my outfit for each day of the week on one of those hooks. And then I put an extra one there in case I decide I don't want one of the ones that I picked. I put pants, shirt, cami if I need it. Some days when I'm really on the ball, I'll even do like undergarments with it, even jewelry on the hanger sometimes if I'm like really going for it. But having that all laid out and ready is just one less thing I have to think about in the morning when I am not at my best. And it also allows me to not just only put on leggings and a long shirt because I feel crappy and just want to be comfortable. It also helps me to actually look good and put some effort in. And I always feel better when I'm dressed better and I look better. Number 5, I also lay out all my beauty products the night before. So I'm blessed enough that I have a little vanity area that I sit down and get ready at each morning. And so in the evening, when I get out of the shower and I'm doing my evening routine, I do all of my, routine and skincare and whatnot, applying all my creams. I when I'm done with that, I get all of the things out that I'm going to need in the morning. So I get out my deodorant and my moisturizer and my sunscreen and the chapstick that I'm going to put on, and then I lay out all the makeup that I'm going to use. I lay the brushes out. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been taking pictures of the makeup look that I'm wearing each day, and I always take a picture of all my makeup laid out. I do that the night before. I take that picture the night before, and then it's all laid out and it's ready for me to go. And then in the morning, honestly, I'll just either throw it back down on the vanity and put it away the night after, or I'll just put it away as I go. Just depends on how tired I am. But so having all of that laid out before I do anything, then I don't have to think. I already know what clothes I'm wearing, so I already know what makeup I'm going to pick, and then I don't have to think about it at all because it's just laid out for me. Beautiful thing. Get enough sleep. Number 6 tip for back to school easiness. Get enough sleep. I know this seems like a no-brainer, and it's probably one of the most important things I could say to anyone ever, but especially to people dealing with chronic illness. You have to get enough sleep. You have to. And for students that are watching this, you especially need that sleep. There are studies that show the amount of sleep that babies need, and toddlers and little kids and teenagers and adults and old people and every other thing. And kids and teenagers and little babies, you guys all need more sleep than adults need. I mean, all of us should be getting like 8 hours of sleep a night, but teenagers need even more. Your bodies are growing and changing, and all these hormones are raging, and they need more sleep. If you're a parent of teenagers, take the phone, plug it in downstairs. They will hate you, but it's okay. I'm gonna run away! I'm gonna run away, never come back! You're doing it for them. Teenagers that are watching, stop watching Netflix all night. You've seen it. Friends can wait until tomorrow.
What are you doing?
Or dare I even say it, The Office.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
You have to get some sleep. Your skin will look better. Your hair will look better. Your mood will be better. Your eyes will be brighter.
No amount of eye makeup will help if your eyes are drowsy and lackluster.
Life will just be better if you get enough sleep. I promise. Tip number 7, learn to say no. There are so many people asking for you to do so many different things, and don't get me wrong, I want for you to have a fulfilled life and to help in as many ways as you can, but sometimes you just have to say no. It is okay to say no. Say it with me. I'm sorry I can't this time. Try it again. I'm sorry I can't this time. It's a beautiful thing. People with chronic illness have to learn how to take some things off of their plates. You have to. It is for your survival. It is really important, and it stinks to not be somewhere. Sometimes you're saying no to going out with a friend. Sometimes you're saying no to helping someone with something. Sometimes you're saying no to attending an event. Love to go out, go shopping or whatever, but I just need to stay home and rest. Learn to say no. Number 8, have a launch pad. I know that sounds funny, but for me, when I walk in my door, I've got a church pew that sits in my foyer, and every night before I go to bed, I put my work bag there, I put my purse there, anything that I need to take that's extra, if I've got like an instrument I have to take into the band, or you know, extra things, something for the dog, whatever. It's right next to my coat closet, so in the winter time, I'll have my coat there, I'm ready, my shoes are in my closet, my outfit's laid out over there, my lunch is laid out on the counter, I'm ready to go. I have got my launch pad loaded. All I have to do is grab and go. I'm like a fireman getting out the door in the morning. Because I want to sleep as long as humanly possible. And if I've got all of my stuff laid out and I don't need to be scrambling looking for anything, I am good to go. It takes me 5 minutes to get out of the door. That includes making my breakfast, which I made the night before and is in the fridge. It includes grabbing my lunch, grabbing my bag, getting my keys, which I always put in the same place every single night. They hang on the hook. So number 8, have your launch pad. You will thank me. Number 9, learn to ask for and accept help. It is okay to ask for help. Sometimes you need help, and if you're dealing with a chronic illness or you're just kind of frazzled with life in general, you need help, and it's okay to ask.
Help!
Of course, all of us, especially women, want to do it all, get everything done by ourselves. We can handle it. We are strong. We are women. I've always been a pretty independent person, so it's really hard for me, or it used to be really hard for me to say, I can't do this by myself. I need help. But now, sometimes I just don't have it in me, and I'll say something like, hey, can we go out to dinner? Because I just don't have it in me to cook tonight. Or I might say something like, hey, I need for you guys to do the dishes for me. I'm really tired. Or, you know, I probably could lift this heavy thing if I tried really hard, but it'll use up literally like 90% of my spoons for the day. So I'll ask for help. And my family and my students both know that I ask for help all the time. And you know what? I don't feel bad about it, and I don't feel guilty about it because I need help. My body is not performing like it should be. It never will. And so it's okay to ask for help. And it's okay to accept the fact that we can't do everything, nor should we have to. We would do anything for them. So of course they will do something for you if you need the help. Don't be afraid to ask. And number 10, try to take some time for yourself every single day. For some people, it's waking up at 5 a.m. before the house is up and having a cup of coffee, or working out, or reading the Bible. It might be at the end of the night when everybody has gone to bed and just getting the TV to yourself, or reading before you go to sleep, or even just taking a minute to look at Pinterest. Whatever it is, take that time for yourself. It might be just taking a moment to do a mindfulness meditation. It might be taking a nap. It might be doing your nails, which I desperately need to do. It might be working in your planner, or playing with makeup, or taking the dog for a walk. But make sure that you're just doing something just for you. It's so important to take some time, even if it's only 10 minutes. I hope it's more, but take at least that much time to do something that's for you and only you, because you matter, and you need to take some time to appreciate yourself and to just be with yourself. And bonus tip number 11 is to just plan ahead. I think this whole video really revolves around planning ahead, whether it comes to your beauty products or your clothes or your food or your stuff. Plan ahead. Very few of us live a life that is a surprise around every single corner. For the most part, we know what's happening the next day. Yes, things come up. Yes, emergencies happen. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about your day-to-day life. You know it's coming. So do yourself a favor and plan ahead. This is your life. It's probably not going to change. And it can change for the better if you take some time to just do a few things for yourself, because you're worth it and you matter. All right, guys, so those are my 10 easing back into the school year tips or hacks or whatever you want to call them. I hope that this video helped you, or maybe it might help somebody you know. If that's the case, let them know about the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you gave this video a thumbs up and maybe commented. The thumbs up and the comments really help YouTube to notice me and help me kind of get into that algorithm and help us to reach that 1,000 subscribers mark. I'm really, really proud of all my subscribers, and so proud that I have over 400 now. Thank you so much. And tell your friends, keep coming back. Take care of you. I almost said movie. I'll do a whole movie with the camera and everything. It's like olden times. I think that's number 8. Can we, the ocho? No, do you, tired, can you tell? I stutter when I'm tired. Turn to you, Hashimoto's disease. Did you hear that? Bernie's sleeping on the floor. She's making the cutest little noises. Oh my gosh, she's the cutest puppy in the whole world. I love you, little Sprout. She's so cute, I want to cry. Okay. Insert we can do it thingy here.